Good evening, and in our news bulletin this evening, a new commissioner based in Wellington has been appointed to the new Public Service Commission. Power generation from the new solar sites have been reduced in an effort to assist the integration of the solar sites into the national power grid. The junior master chefs are in full swing as students from Niue High School take on new culinary skills as part of the upcoming Kai Niue Festival. Organically certified farms are being audited this week as part of maintaining certification of Niue's organic export products. A new commissioner based in Wellington has been appointed to the new Public Service Commission. The new commissioner is Mr. Mervyn English. He is the brother of New Zealand's Minister of Finance, Bill English. He will remain in Wellington and will travel to Niue when required. The appointment of an overseas commissioner to the new Public Service Commission was announced by the government during the previous budget sitting in the House. According to the Public Service Commission's chairperson, Gina Tukiuha, the appointment draws on Mervyn English's experience with the New Zealand State Services Commission. She said Mervyn English has been to Niue before as an advisor for the government on the current transformation process, which led to his appointment to the Niue Public Service Commission. According to Mrs. Tukiuha, Mr. English will be acting more in an advisory capacity when a second opinion is required in complicated matters. She also said that the government will pay him only for the times that he will be coming to Niue, which includes transport, accommodation and a daily stipend. She said today that Mervyn English has agreed to these terms. However, the details have yet to be finalised. Mrs. Tukiuha said that Mr. English will provide much needed depth to the Commission as the government's transformation process continues into new areas. The BCN team would like to apologise to the family of Leo Tukuitonga for the news item on Tuesday evening. According to Mr. Tukuitonga's family, he went to study in Fiji, returned to Niue and worked at the Whalefono before he departed for New Zealand. BCN News offers their apologies for this matter. Power generation from the new solar sites have been reduced in an effort to assist the integration of the solar sites into the national power grid. The solar sites were disrupting the effectiveness of the diesel-powered generators. The engines were constantly switching on and off to accommodate the sometimes dramatic fluctuations in power output due to intermittent cloud cover. The reductions from all the solar sites will now help the diesel engines operate in a more constant and effective manner until a permanent solution is found. General Manager for Niue Power, Speedo Hetutu, said that the findings from an investigation last week are now with Cabinet. The solar sites help the Niue government save around $150,000 a year. Performance bonuses of up to $10,000 will be awarded to high-performing senior public servants by the end of this current financial year. It's understood the performance bonus system has just been introduced into the public service and rewards the higher performing senior servants and encourages a higher level of output. The position of the Public Service Commission remains the same regarding the resignation of the Acting Financial Secretary. The Commission's chairperson, Gina Tukiuha, said they want to give the Acting Financial Secretary time to reconsider while they also await the recommendations of the job sizing exercise for all senior public service positions. The Commission believes the job sizing exercise currently underway will review each of the senior public servants' roles and their appropriate remuneration allocated accordingly. The Commission's chair, Gina Tukiuha, says that they have sought someone from overseas to undertake the exercise for Niue, allowing for an open and transparent process. She said they are encouraging the Acting Financial Secretary to await those recommendations. The Junior Master Chefs competition is in full swing as students from Niue High School take on new culinary skills as part of the upcoming Kai Niue Festival. The Junior Master Chef program was initiated for high school students from years 9 and 10, with the opportunity for the young talented cooks to learn from experienced chefs and showcase their culinary talents and skills. As part of the program, students are paired in groups of 2, with each pair assigned to one of the 3 mentors that will assist with preparing the dishes.
I think it's pretty good because it helps the junior people that are into cooking, and it kind of supports them into might be a career for the future. But it's because it's open to everyone, it's pretty good. Plus, it was a little nervous at first because a lot of us hadn't actually been cooking with each other, and so we were kind of, we're a little excited too. But yeah, we're pretty good.
It's actually quite great because it gives us the opportunity to work with others, and especially with our mentor Donna. I mean, she's really great and stuff like that. She's been helping us a lot, teaching us different techniques to cooking, all the other different skills and stuff like that.
According to the students involved in the program, they are thrilled and are learning quite a lot from their mentors.
My mentor Renee is pretty good. Yeah, she explained who she was and told us a little bit her background, and it was pretty good because we started to just say a little bit about ourselves, and we just jotted down a few ideas and we kind of just worked together. I mean, it's pretty good.
I have this fear that if I'm going to do something in front of everyone, I might muck it up or something, especially with my partner because she's really good at cooking, so I don't want to disappoint her and disappoint my mentor as well.
Students involved in the program were happy to share some of their thoughts and experience.
I don't think I have, but it's mostly just getting the right ingredients and all of that too. Yeah. But what we've been cooking is pretty good.
You'd probably laugh, but she actually taught us how to poach an egg. I mean, at home, people will probably say poaching an egg is really easy, but if you do it our way, it's quite hard. So there are different techniques and skills to actually poaching an egg. So it's funny, really, but when you say, I learned how to poach an egg today, my nan actually laughed at me. But she doesn't know that it's quite hard to poach an egg, so you get what I mean?
Teams are on their 5th week of preparation for the food festival. In the competition, each team is required to prepare and present one main dish. Amongst the selection of entree, mains or dessert, it is required that 80% of the dish's content to be of local produce. Teams will be judged on complexity, technique, duration, creativity and extensive flavors. The levels of preparatory experience that students are gathering have geared them up quite well for the upcoming festival.
Confident towards it. We're pretty confident. We're just ready to enter and
start.
Just have fun.
Organically certified farms are being audited this week as part of maintaining certification of Niuean organic export products. Biogrow New Zealand auditor Jared White is here to certify Niue's local organic farms, beginning with the vanilla, Niue honey and the Nonu farms, with the assistance of the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries.
It's going well. We're on our 2nd day. We're doing field visits today. We started in Alofi and we're coming around Hakupu and then Avaseli, and then this afternoon we'll go up north.
According to the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, there are 52 vanilla plots in Niue, of which only 10 are still in production and are being maintained.
I think it's a bit sad seeing some of the really good plantations that have been developed over the years that are not being maintained now, but I think they could still be restored to their former productive capacity if there's a market that develops. And it sounds like there is some sales happening and there's more market developing. So if those opportunities open up, then I think the growers might have more motivation to get their plantations back.
The vanilla plots need to be restored and into their former capacity. Hopefully, with time, markets may improve and the growers will have more motivation to care and develop their vanilla plots.
I think just making sure that there's some good extension services, that people still feel like they're getting some support for what they're doing, and making sure there's a market. I think all the growers are pretty clear about how to manage their vanilla. They have a good understanding. But I think people are finding that it's not worth the time if they don't have a clear market.
And that brings an end to our news item this week. And for tonight, wish you well and we'll see you again next time. Remember to go up to the village of Tuapa on Saturday for their annual fishing competition before their show day. Until next time, nonofua.